What's up, guys? How y'all doing tonight? Oh, well, we got Brittany, Blue Eyes. We got Hippie Grandma, Rocket Queen, Tattooed Angel. Oh, Tattooed Angel's in here. What's up, baby? Penny Riddle, Adam. Oh, goodness. Rocket Queen, Tashi, Dumpling, Sharon, D's Creations. What's up, guys? How y'all doing tonight? Oh. Sorry about that. I hit the wrong button. So how y'all doing tonight? What's up, Mark? Listen, I'm going to say this, guys, and before I start on the show. What we do and how we run our shows, that's none of nobody's business. I mean, hello, Mama Michelle Bell. If Miss PJ, if we want to tell somebody not to bring drama up on the page or the panel, just please don't. That's all we ask. And, you know, sometimes we may have to ask 2 or 3 times. So if you get upset because we asked you not to bring drama on the channel, then maybe you don't need to be here. These are our panels, mine and Becca's. And if we asked you not to bring drama to the panel, don't bring drama to the panel. If we have to say it 2 or 3 times just to get it through people's heads, and she didn't do it in a mean way, she just didn't want it brought up. But I seen some comments on Becca's channel that wasn't very nice. And, you know, if it cost us some subscribers or whatever, then so be it. But we're not going to have drama on these channels. Okay? And I'm sure some other people don't want to have drama on their channels, and some don't want to have dramas on theirs. But that's the way it's got to be, you know? So, right. Don't bring it up on here. So other than that, how's everybody's day going? Hey, Beachy. I'm doing good, Mark. Are you working today? You're welcome, Tashi. Hello, TNZ. How are you? No, it's just a comment that was made on Becca's channel. You ain't working? I hear you. I go in tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow there, Mark. So the story that we're going to do today is true crime and history. And this probably happened before some of you was born. I hear you. It's not rainy here. It's just real windy. Real windy. So 29 people, hit that like button. I hear you, Tinsy. Well, at least you get to enjoy a show while you're at work. But the story I'm going to do today, I know it happened before Dumpling was born, and I know it happened before Becca was born. But it was September of 1982, the Chicago Tylenol murder. Now, I do remember that. Blowed you sideways. I hear you. Thank you, Darcy. I was watching the live Sunday Disney parade. Oh, they have a parade today? Yeah, I remember it too, Beachy. But we'll get going. Y'all get them mics up now. Come on. Let me bring this up. Let's see if I can make it a little better for y'all. Let's go ahead and bring this up. All right. Probably can't see that too good, so let's go back to this, and then we'll try it again. All right, can y'all see that? You're working Lee Highway. Hello, Tammy. How are you? All right. So here we go. I don't know how long this will last, and we'll just. I'm doing good, Tammy. Thank you for asking. But we'll go. So it says the Chicago Tylenol murders were a series of poisoning deaths resulting from a drug tampering in the Chicago metropolitan area in 1982. The victims consumed Tylenol branded acetaminophen capsules that had been laced with potassium cyanide. 7 people died in the original poisonings, and there were several more deaths in subsequent copycat crimes. No suspect has been charged or convicted of the poisonings, but New York City resident James Williams Lewis was convicted of extortion for sending a letter to Tylenol's manufacturer, Johnson & Johnson. That, to me, I don't use Tylenols because I don't think Johnson & Johnson does a good job with making any product. Their baby powder ain't worth shit. Their C-word shots ain't worth shit. Tylenols ain't worth shit. And I remember it was the first big public scare. And that's when some people turned against Tylenol or Johnson & Johnson because they don't have a good reputation of making quality stuff. Johnson & Johnson that took responsibility for the deaths and demanded $1 million to stop them. The incident led to reforms in the packaging of over-the-counter drugs and to federal anti-tampering laws. See, back then they didn't have tampering. They didn't have childproof. They didn't have nothing back then. You could just go in and pop them open. They didn't even have a sealed cap. All it had was the cotton down in it. That's all it had was the cotton. But let's see here. On September 28, 1982, 12-year-old Mary Kellerman was hospitalized after consuming a capsule of extra-strength Tylenol. She died the next day on September 29. 6 other individuals consumed contaminated Tylenol, including Adam Janis, 27, Stanley Janis, 25, and Teresa Janis, 20, who each took Tylenol from a single bottle. All 6 of the Janices, Mary McFarland, Paula Prince, and Mary Reiner, would ultimately die from their consumption. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Adam, Stanley, and Teresa Janis had just come back from a funeral, and they all had headaches, so they decided to take Tylenol to get rid of the headaches. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it was Adam that they noticed first, and before they could get him to the hospital, he passed. And then they went back and checked on Stanley and Teresa, and they were both gone. That's how I'm assuming this story went. So, asked to investigate the Janice's deaths, Nurse Helen Jensen, Arlington Heights' only public health official, visited the household and discovered a Tylenol bottle with an accompanying receipt indicating they had been purchased the same day that they took them. Noticing that there were 6 pills missing, she turned the bottle over to investigator Nick Pashas and reported her suspicion that it was related to the Janice's death. Nick called Dr. Edmund Donahue, Deputy Chief Medical Examiner for Cook County, who suspecting that cyanide may be the culprit, asked Pashas to smell the bottle. When he smelled an almond-like scent, Donahue asked the county's chief toxicologist, Michael Schaefer, to test the capsules. Schaefer's team determined that each of the remaining 44 capsules from Janice's bottle contained nearly 3 times the fatal amount of cyanide. Authorities held a press conference advising the public not to take Tylenol for the time being. Hello, Cool Gamer. Did you see Nightbot at the parade, Beachy? By chance, the bottle of Tylenol that Kellerman used was inventoried by paramedics. Investigators noticed that Janice bottle and the Kellerman bottle came from the same lot, MC 2880, and Johnson & Johnson issued a recall from all Tylenol from that lot. But when tainted bottles from other lots were discovered, for example, the pills in Mary McFarland's possession were traced to lots 19 MD and MB 2738. The recall expanded to cover those lots and any bottle of extra strength capsules from any lot purchased in the Chicago area, making it one of the largest pharmaceutical recalls ever. A multi-agency investigation found the tampered pills to have been sold or on the shelves at a variety of stores in the Chicago area, including 2 different Jules Foods locations, and one in Arlington Heights, and one in Elk Grove Village, an Osco drugstore in Schaumburg, a Walgreens and a Dominic's, both in Chicago, and a Frank's Finer Foods in Winfield. One bottle had been purchased, but due to an off scent, not used by Linda Morgan, wife of Judge Louis V. Morgan. In an effort to reassure the public, Johnson & Johnson, the manufacturer of Tylenol, distributed warnings to hospitals and distributors and halted Tylenol production and advertising. After other incidents like strychnine added to Tylenol bottles in California, a nationwide recall of Tylenol products were issued on October 5th, 1982. I remember that because my mom, she took Tylenol back in, and she threw every bottle of Tylenol she had away, every single one. She just went and bought one bottle and tossed that thing right in the trash. An estimated 31 billion bottles were in circulation, with a retail value of over 100 million, equivalent to 281 million in 2021. The company also advertised in the national media for individuals not to consume any of its products that contain acetaminophen after it was determined that only these capsules had been tampered with. Johnson & Johnson also offered to exchange all Tylenol capsules purchased by the public for solid tablets. So what's to say it couldn't have been put in the powder at Johnson & Johnson Laboratories? And it was made into, they never said anything about it being in solid tablets, but it could have been, they said nobody was ever found guilty of this except for the one guy that sent the letters in, but nobody was ever questioned that I know of in Johnson & Johnson laboratories. Come on now. The company also advertised in the national media for Indians not to communicate. Customs at airports outside the U.S. were asking visitors if they brought Tylenol medicine with them. What happened there? Oh. The tainted capsules were found to have been manufactured at 2 different locations, Pennsylvania and Texas, suggesting that the capsules were tampered with after the product had been placed on the shelves. Really? After that, 2 different people, 2 different states, tampered with product. I believe 2 different people that may have been, related, knew each other, whatever, could have done it in Johnson & Johnson laboratory. They wouldn't think of that. They wouldn't do any of that. Just my opinion, guys. Just my opinion. The police hypothesis was that someone had taken the bottles off the shelves in local stores of Chicago area, placed potassium cyanide in some of the capsules, and then placed the packages back on the store shelves to be purchased by unknowing customers. In addition to the 5 bottles that led to victims' death, a few other contaminated bottles were later discovered in the Chicago area. In early '83, at the FBI's request, Chicago Tribune columnist Bob Green published the address and grave location of the first and youngest victims, Mary Kellerman. The story, written with the Kellerman family consent, was proposed by FBI criminal analyst John Douglas. What's up, Ghost Devil? On the theory that the perpetrator might visit the house or gravesite if he were made aware of their locations. Both sites were kept under 24-hour video surveillance for several months, but the killer did not surface. A surveillance photo of Paula Prince purchasing cyanide-tampered Tylenol at Walgreens at 1601 North Wells Street in Chicago was released by the Chicago Police Department. Police believe that a bearded man seen just behind Prince may be the killer. Don't believe that, but everybody's got their own theory, I guess. During the initial investigations, a man named James William Lewis was accused of sending a letter to Johnson & Johnson demanding $1 million to stop the cyanide-induced murders. Upon his arrest, Lewis told authorities how the person behind the attacks may have carried out the killings by buying Tylenol, adding cyanide to the bottles, and returning them to store shelves. Lewis was also found to have previously possessed a poisoning book, and according to a confidential law enforcement document, his fingerprints were discovered on pages related to cyanide. Lewis denied being responsible for the poisonings, but he admitted writing the letter, which he said he had worked on for 3 days. Hey, Truth Seeker, During the trial, his attorneys claimed Lewis intended only to focus the attention of the authorities on his wife's former employer. Lewis was convicted of extortion and sentenced to 10 years in prison. In 2007, authorities determined that the letter had an October 1st, 1982 postmark, meaning that if Lewis's 3-day timeline were accurate, he would have began working on the letter prior to the first news report concerning the poisoning. When confronted with this information, Lewis recanted his timeline. Court documents released in early 2009 show Department of Justice investigator concluded Lewis was responsible for the poisoning. Despite the fact that they did not have enough evidence to charge him, in January 10, both Lewis and his wife submitted DNA samples and fingerprints to authorities. Lewis said, "If the FBI plays it fair, I have nothing to worry about." The DNA samples did not match any DNA recovered on the bottles. Lewis continues to deny any responsibility for the poisonings. So he was not guilty. Hello, Lifesaver. How are you? Hope you're having a good day. Police also investigated a second man named Roger Arnold, a dock worker at Jewel Osco in Melrose Park, who told officers that he possessed potassium cyanide. Bar owner Mary St. Clair, whose establishment Arnold frequented, reported Arnold to the police, saying that Arnold had discussed killing people with a white powder and become increasingly erratic after his marriage had dissolved. Arnold had worked with Reiner's father at a warehouse, and Arnold's wife had been treated at a hospital across the street from the store in which Reiner bought her cyanide-laced pill. A copy of the poor man's James Bond, which contained instructions on making potassium cyanide, was found in Arnold's home. Arnold was held several times by the police but never charged. In the summer of 1983, Arnold, mistaking John Stanisha for Sinclair, shot and killed Stanisha, a computer consultant and father of 3, who was leaving a bar with multiple friends. Arnold was convicted of killing in January 1984, served 15 years of his 30-year sentence for second-degree murder, saying in 1996 from prison, "I killed a man, a perfectly innocent person. I had choices. I could have walked away." He died in June 2008. In 2010, his body was exhumed and subsequently reburied so that his femur bone could be removed for DNA testing. Arnold's DNA did not match the DNA samples discovered on the bottles. Now they're still testing all this. So in early January 2009, Illinois authorities renewed the investigation. Federal agents searched the home of Lewis in Cambridge, Massachusetts, and seized a number of items. In Chicago, a FBI spokesman declined to comment, but he said, "We'll have something to release later, possibly." In 2010, DNA samples were collected from Lewis and Arnold, whose bodies were exhumed for that purpose. Neither's DNA matched DNA samples found on the tainted bottles. Law enforcement officials received a number of tips related to the coinciding with its 25th anniversary. In a written statement, the FBI explained this review was prompted in part by the 25th anniversary of this crime and the resulting publicity, further given the many recent advances in forensic technology. It was only natural that a second look be taken at a case and recovered evidence. On May 19, 2011, the FBI requested samples from the Unabomber Ted Kaczynski in connection with the murders. Kaczynski denied having ever possessed potassium cyanide. Hey, Miss Ann, how are you? The first 4 Unabomber crimes happened in Chicago and its suburbs from 1978 to 1980. Hold on just a second. The first, where's it at? From 1978 to 1980. Kaczynski's parents had a suburban Chicago home in Lombard, Illinois in 1982, where he stayed occasionally. All right. Hundreds of copycat attacks involving Tylenol and over-the-counter medications and other products also took place around the United States immediately following the Chicago death. 3 more deaths occurred in 1986 from tampered gelatin capsules. Hello to USMC 8. Glad to have you here. Well, good deal, Miss Ann. I'm glad you're doing good. Thank you for showing up, y'all. And United States Marine, USMC, thank you for your service. And thank you for your sacrifice. Thank you. Let's see. A woman died in Yonkers, New York after ingesting extra-strength Tylenol capsules laced with cyanide. Excedrin capsules in Washington State were tampered with, resulting in the deaths of Susan Snow and Bruce Nickel from cyanide poisoning, and the eventual arrest and conviction of Bruce Nickel's wife, Stella Nickel, for her intentional actions in the crimes connected to both murders. 31 watching, 35 likes. Good deal. Don't forget to sub up if you haven't subbed up. I also do veteran stories on Tuesday. Right now I'm doing a series of women in the military. I think this is week 5 coming up of women in the military. That same year, Procter & Gamble's Encaprin was recalled after a spiking hoax in Chicago and Detroit that resulted in a precipitous sales drop and a withdrawal of the pain reliever from the market. 1991 in Washington State, Kathleen Deneker and Stanley McWhorter were killed from 2 cyanide-tainted boxes of Sudafed, and Jennifer Meling went into a coma from a similar poisoning but recovered shortly thereafter. Jennifer's husband, Joseph Meling, was convicted on numerous charges in a federal Seattle court regarding the deaths of Daneker and McWhorter and the attempted murder of his wife, who was abused during the Meling's marriage. Meling was sentenced to life imprisonment and lost an appeal for a retrial. In 1986, a University of Texas student, Kenneth Ferries, was found dead in his apartment after succumbing to cyanide poisoning. Tampered Anacin capsules were determined to be the source of the cyanide found in his body. His death was ruled a homicide on May 30th, 1986. On June 19th, 1986, the AP reported that Travis County medical examiner ruled his death a likely suicide. The FDA determined he obtained the poison from a lab in which he worked. Now, Johnson & Johnson's response. Johnson & Johnson received positive coverage for its handling of the crisis. For example, an article in the Washington Post said Johnson & Johnson had effectively demonstrated how a major business ought to handle a disaster. The article further stated that this is no 3 Mile Island accident in which the company's response did more damage than the original incident, and applauded the company for being honest with the public. In addition to issuing the recall, the company established relations with the Chicago Police Department and the FBI and the Food and Drug Administration. This way it could have a part in searching for the person who laced the capsules, and they could help prevent further tampering. While at the time of the scare, the company's market share collapsed from 35% to 8%. It rebounded in less than a year and a move credited to the company's prompt and aggressive reaction. In November, it reintroduced capsules in a new triple seal package, coupled with a heavy price promotion, and within several years, Tylenol had regained the highest market share for over-the-counter analgesic in the U.S. After the recall, Johnson & Johnson subsidiary McNeil Laboratories submitted a claim to its insurance company, affiliated FM Insurance, for the cost of carrying out the recall, a claim which was later denied. A lawsuit determined that McNeil Laboratories was ultimately not covered because the parent company Johnson & Johnson elected not to buy more expensive recall insurance. McNeil sued again in court, further contending that the language of excess liability insurance policy covered the recall and recall-related expenses. The court hearing that case rejected a claim of liability, stating the recall was not caused by liability, but for 7 deaths. It was the best merely related to the 7 deaths in that they served as notice to the plaintiff that the Tylenol remaining on the shelves was potentially harmful. In 1991, Johnson & Johnson agreed to settle for an undisclosed sum all lawsuits against it for the original Chicago deaths. Robert Kniffen, a spokesman for Johnson & Johnson, stated that there is no way we could have anticipated a criminal tampering with our product or prevented it. We wanted to do something for the families and get this tragic event behind us. The crisis management response, told today as a model of corporate public relations, is chiefly credited to public relations executive Harold Burson. 1982 incident inspired the pharmaceutical, food, and consumer product industries to develop tamper-resisting packaging, such as induction seals and improved quality control methods. Moreover, product tampering was made a federal crime. The new laws resulted in Stella Nichols' conviction in the Excedrin's tampering case, for which she was sentenced to 90 years in prison. Additionally, the incident prompted the pharmaceutical industry to move away from capsules, which were easy to contaminate, as a foreign substance could be placed inside without obvious signs of tampering. Within the year, the FDA introduced more stringent regulations to avoid product tampering. This led to an eventual replacement of the capsules with solid caplet, a tablet made in the shape of a capsule, as a drug delivery form, with the addition of tamper-evident safety seals to bottles of many sorts. 1982, while poison candy being given to trick-or-treaters at Halloween is rare, the Tylenol incident, which unfolded across October 1982, raised renewed fears of it. Some communities discouraged trick-or-treating for Halloween, and American grocery stores reported that candy sales were down more than 20%. And this is references where you can go check on these stories. The Tylenol murders 40 years ago. And there's a guy that I watch on YouTube. His name is Lamont at Large, Lamont on the Run. Fascinating Graveyards is the one that I'm talking about, I believe. He had the story of this Tylenol scare. And he gets really in depth with it. I mean, he tells the whole story of the Janus family, their deaths, that they'd just come back from a funeral, and things like that. Yeah. Do as Nightbot said. Regina, thank you for becoming a new member. Thank you. Thank you, dear. I really do appreciate that. Thank you very much. Um, we've had scares around here quite a bit with trick or treating. Um, I don't know if it's in this town or not, but I know that there's been times, and it's been in the past where people have put razor blades in apples and gave them to kids, glass and powdery candy or just anything. And it's ridiculous that there's people out in this world that do that. Thank you, Wild Angel. Thank you for becoming a free bird. Now, if y'all look beside your name when you type in there, you're going to see a yellow free bird. Both of you got the yellow free bird beside your name. See the little yellow free bird beside your name? But we're happy to have you to be a part of the family. Yeah, Lamont. Lamont on the Run. Lamont at Large. He does Fascinating Graveyards, and he's got 4 different channels. Lamont on the Run, Lamont at Large, Fascinating Graveyards, I believe it is, and Black Bigelow. Yeah, we started getting into where we take the kids to where we trust the families and stuff like that, because I don't trust other family members. So yeah, they put needles in stuff around here too. They'd like they said they'd cut them in half and stick them in there at needle, and when the kid bit, it would go up into the roof of the mouth or whatever. Yeah, a lot of copycats do the same thing. Yes, y'all are free birds now. Welcome. Now you can fly high in here all the time. And each month that you go up in your free bird, if you stay a member each month, your free bird changes to a different color. And at the very top, if you stay the longest, you get this free bird, the one that's on my screen here, right here. One's in the top right hand corner. So if y'all want to come up for a while, y'all are more than welcome to, and we'll do a little bit of talking about that. Or we might talk about something else. It just depends. But there is the link. You don't get no candy for a while. I'm sorry, Miss Ann. Miss Ann. Hello, Miss Ann.
Hold on. All right, there. I had to turn my other one down.
You're
Hey,
fine.
darling.
How are you today, ma'am?
Well, I've had some pain, but I'm just going with the flow. No
I hear
big,
you.
it's good. No, I don't get no Reese cups when I start my chemo. I'm sad.
Oh, that's see,
It does.
Reese Cup was my kryptonite, man. I had to have it, but now that where I'm a diabetic, I hardly ever eat it anymore.
It's sad because
I know.
me and you don't get to have them.
Oh, I still get to do. I get to do them every now and then, like once every 3 months. I'll take one. Other than
Well,
that, I won't
I'm
touch.
gonna eat mine before they start, and they should start the end of May. So I'm gonna eat mine up.
Well,
Well,
thank you, Tashi, for gifting that membership, and welcome, Lifesaver Girl.
oh, that was nice.
Yes, it was. Thank you, Tashi.
Hey, bitchy. Hey, Tattoo Angel. Hippie Grandma. Truth Seeker. Tasha. Sharon. Darcy. All you sweet people. Regina.
Cindy C. Hey, girl. How are you?
I love all these sweet people. They're so nice.
Tashi is cool, ain't she, Beachy?
Bitchy, you are too cool too, so hush.
Yes, you are.
Okay, my next door neighbor's on his 4-wheeler, and the crew here don't like that 4-wheeler, so they
That's
gonna
fine.
stand.
Get in the hush.
Let me see. Hey boy, it's Hunter on the 4-wheeler. Quit. He's not gonna come over here. Chill out. Good Lord. Hey Tammy. Hey Truth Seeker. I think I said hey to everybody. I don't know.
You did.
Dad, that look
I'm
like
repeating.
It does.
Come here, boy.
that Yoda.
No, it ain't. It's a
This
dog. It
is
looks like Yoda.
my nosy buddy here.
Hey, Dad,
What?
Yoda? Huh?
All right, get over here and watch
Give
King.
mama kisses again. He's so good. Oh God! Hey, stop! That's enough. Good grief. Oh, they can't stand that 4-wheeler. They hate it because
Oh,
it's
I
so.
know. Yeah, I'm watching the wind outside, Regina. It's getting stormy as all get out there.
Well, let me tell you something. It's been windy here all day. It finally calmed down probably about 30 minutes ago, maybe.
Oh,
But
my
my
flags are bending.
scanner, one of the 4 scanners, I got an alert because there was, when there's so many listeners on that
Yeah.
channel. So I went over to see what it was. It was Virginia Beach. They got a tornado that touched down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's if you go on your phone and you download in Google Play www.broadcastify.com, once you get on there and get in there, then you pull up Virginia Beach and you'll see it. And they're on there talking about it. I think it was Virginia Beach EMS.
Oh,
But they're talking about, tornado and all that stuff touchdown. So I don't know. Oh, Truth Seeker, you got it? Cool. 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 Yeah. You probably got an alert a while ago. Because I got one. Because once there's so many listeners, you get an alert. So I jumped over there to see what kind of alert, and it said tornado. So
what was it called?
www.broadcastify, BROADCASTIFY.com. That's in Google Play. Download it. It should be a little orange looking thingy. Download it, and then once you get it set up and get in there, go to the magnifying glass and
Mm-hmm.
put in Virginia Beach EMS,
Let me
and
see.
it'll come up. So yeah, it came over my scanner a while ago. The one on my phone, the app. It's an app.
Right.
So it came over it. course, I've got it turned down right now because I'm on here on this hotline. I got all my scanners turned down. We had some action about a couple hours ago, back to back. One was a fire on the interstate. It was one of the news channel's cars. Nobody got injured, and that's right down the road from me. And then Bullitt County, which is a couple counties over, this pickup truck flipped, and supposedly a child got ejected, and the 18-year-old passenger had back issues, and the driver, some other bunch of stuff. Anyway, they life flighted the driver out from there to down here to Savannah.
Oh, that's not good. Hey, Hippieporian.
Hey, hippie porum. So, yeah, been a little bit of action today. Yep, you're right about that, hippie grandma. Now, my other 3 scanners, I just have them scanning for the counties around me. It's 6 counties that's nearby around me and that I monitor. But that one on that app on the phone, you can get just about anybody anywhere, any state. You just go in and put the state name in, and it'll come up with all different suggestions, and you pick up whichever one you want. So it's pretty cool.
Hey, Nana Butterfly.
Hey, Nana Butterfly. I like that name. That's cool.
That is a cool name.
Yeah, Nana.
Y'all get on up here now.
All right, so listen to this. 42 watching and 42 likes. Hallelujah.
Good deal.
Yep. You broke even there.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Works for me.
Hey, Regina. Yeah, that's right. Yep. I hated to do that, but it was time I put my foot down. So that's all I'm going to say about that situation, because I'm on my Nice Rebels channel, and I'm just going to be quiet.
What's up, Wild Angel?
Hello, folks. I got a cute little symbol now. Finally, my name is lit up. I was starting to not be able to see it, so I had to make it green.
You got the green.
Well, my letters are green.
Oh yeah, but you got the little yellow Freebird beside your name.
Yes.
Yeah, I see it. That is so cool.
But now, if you see up here in the right-hand corner of the screen, if you stay long enough, you'll get that one at the very top. That's the very top tier.
Okay, I saw that. Yeah.
Which one is?
The one that's on top of the screen in the top right-hand corner. It's got the
Rebel flag.
It's got Freebird written on it, a black Freebird.
Oh, okay, cool. I don't have nothing. I just got my name. It's okay. I'm happy with that.
You're still here, and you're still being good, and you're still a Freebird.
I'm always
I know you
being
are.
good.
I know you are. You're still
I'm
a Freebird.
good at what I do, being bad.
There you go. My mom used to say it all the time.
That's why I said it, because my mom said it. Yep, my mom used to say that too, and she'd say, "I love you, but I don't like you."
Yeah.
So that's where I got that one from too.
When I was mean or being rambunctious or real bad, my mom would say it, but not as much as my dad. He would say, "Look, your mama brought you in this world. I'll take your ass out if you don't start minding."
My mama would tell Daddy that we needed a spank, and he said, "You're the one that does it." Oh Lord, with her, she'd make you drop your drawers and bend over and hold your ankles. Oh yeah, my mama tear that tail up.
Rocket Queen said she's still happy to lend your leather pants if you want to go on that ride.
Honey, it's going to take more than leather pants. Because I'm scared. I don't want to wreck and mess up my legs. Mm-mm. Let's
Becca
go right
hasn't
here.
Becca hasn't been on a motorcycle in
Why?
a while. Probably about, let's see, Tyler and them's probably about 11 years.
Hippie porum.
Dad.
She said, I always say be good or be good at it. That's a good one, too. Yeah, buddy. I'm looking at this card now. There ain't no way. Nope. Nope. I can't put on my big girl panties. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you were.
My little grandson, yes, you can.
No, I can't. Not when it comes to riding on a motorcycle. Nope. Sorry.
What my mom hates.
It's pinned up at the top, True Seeker.
What the? Whoa!
Up at the top of the chat.
Donnie, what? I hate you.
Just in case, I'll put it back in there.
Yeah, I see it. It's up there. There it is. Yeah.
There you go. I dropped it again, but it is at the top of the chat. But you might be on your phone, though.
Oh, God. Here we go. Okay, calm down. What do you see? Nothing. Calm down. Every time the alarm for the driveway goes off, it's always... Oh, it was. It was a CAT. Okay, be quiet. He's leaving the yard. He's not going to mess with you. He's gone. Calm down. Don't cut the
Rebel,
buzzer.
do you have any dogs?
Well, yeah.
I figured y'all did.
Oh, this crew of mine.
Hey, come here.
What, sissy?
Come here. Come here.
Let me hold him.
No. No, let him go. Come here. Come on. I'm going to show you, King.
Rebel.
Yes, ma'am.
Smiles are beautiful and contagious. Said, y'all ask them, can they get that little side cart from Miss Ann?
Oh, those are fun.
Come on.
I could just see you in one of those, Miss Ann,
Yeah, I know.
hollering back at people.
This is mine.
With these
Wow.
low legs of mine, I get in it and get stuck and won't be able to get out.
His name is King.
Awesome.
Hey, King.
See? Look at his shirt.
I like that.
He's cute.
All right. Get over and lay down. I know it's what you want. He went straight back to bed.
Oh,
You're
that's
fine,
funny.
Huntress.
Oh, Sharon, you want to see my shirt? Watch this. What's today? Sunday Fun Day. Sunday Fun Day.
And tomorrow's Manic Monday.
No, tomorrow's Most Rex Monday.
So
Good Lord.
tomorrow's the first day of the work week.
Yeah, well, me too on these scanners. Early in the morning. Golly, they have too many wrecks.
They do have a lot down there. I can't believe it every day I talk to you. There's something.
I'm telling you, it's crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's wild. And then and Friday, I don't, because see, a lot of people work 410s. So there's a lot more people off on Friday out running errands, paying bills, doing this, doing that. So there's
Right.
a lot of traffic. So yeah, there's a lot of wrecks on Friday too. And I'm like, can these people learn how to drive?
No.
No, you're right. It's crazy. I don't understand it.
I don't either.
And that's why our insurance is so doggone high because of too many accidents. I
Oh,
just
it
had
is.
to renew mine the 1st of March, and I was like, because every 6 months I renew mine,
Yeah.
and but I pay it monthly. And I said, man, they keep going up on me. Why? I don't go nowhere. I don't do nothing. I don't have no tickets, no anything. It's crazy. But it's because of everybody else out there having all these wrecks. You know?
Yeah.
Insurance going up everywhere. Just like groceries, gas. I paid $3.78 or 79 cents a gallon yesterday.
Goodness
Made me
gracious.
so mad. I was like, what the heck? So it's crazy. It's crazy. It's just way too
Well,
much.
here's Miss Truth Seeker. Hey, Jacqueline.
Hi.
You made it up here.
Hey.
Isn't that-
I guess ours is $3.39 a gallon right now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Hi,
Hey,
Jacqueline.
Jacqueline, how are you?
Hi. Help me.
She's
Good.
dropping
How are you
something.
ladies doing?
You
I know
didn't
I
tip
dropped a hair
over.
tie.
You didn't tip over. I'm
No,
so
that's
proud of you.
thanks. Because this chair of mine is like, my husband's fixed it twice with wood glue, and I'm afraid I'm gonna fall out of it.
Right?
Yeah.
What's up, E
Yeah.
Rock?
Look, I dropped my full on drop my phone. Whoa.
Them dogs are not happy.
Smiles
A
and
few minutes ago,
Smiles.
there's something out there, and then I looked again. It was a CAT. And
Smiles said that
Ah.
she's never seen you in
maybe
the
the
light.
same one just went by my alarm because it's the outside alarm. There's one in the front and one in the back,
Well, thank you,
but it's
Cindy
two
P.
different tones. And you can't come near this house.
That's what I need. I need some.
Dogs. And then when I leave, my cameras are on my phone, so I see what goes on. But I don't know what it
I want to
was.
get
Yeah,
that Ring camera. I think is what it's called. I don't have no cameras, but I really need to invest in some because I live in the
it's
hood.
it's not a bad thing, but what I did one year is when Blink first came out on Amazon, I got the Blink system because
Oh
they had a good deal
yeah.
on it. And so
Mhm.
I was able to get, and I bought like, I think it came with 3 cameras, and I think I bought an extra one because I wanted 2 outdoor ones because those are audio 2-way. And then I did the
Yeah.
white ones for inside because the black ones I think might be, since they're outdoors, they're waterproof. But I really like it. It's simple,
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
don't cost any extra money a month or anything. And you just like, I like to be able to talk to the dogs through the intercom. I'll be like, I'm almost there, and they're looking around like, what the heck's
Wait.
going
Yeah.
on?
I can't
That
get
would be funny.
I can't do the Ring camera because you put it on the front porch by my front door. The I forgot the name of this flower bush right here. It only blooms in the winter. But this thing this bush is taller than my house. It's huge.
Jesus.
And
Hey,
anyway,
Pac-Man.
so it blocks the view. But I can get one of them light bulb things.
I need something. I need some good kind of cameras, but that they're not going to break the bank because some of that stuff can get pricey and then
Yeah.
expensive.
Yes, it can.
So
But I got this other little setup. I don't know if you can see it. That one.
yeah.
This little camera thing
I
I
mean,
got.
we do have a couple sensor lights, which are nice too. I would even be happier with a couple more sensor lights because that scares them away too sometimes.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
that's
You're
the
good,
one
E
that
Rock.
comes to my phone when I'm not here.
Uh,
So,
I've got the Ring doorbell cameras, and they work good.
The Ring doorbell one?
Yeah. Uh, if somebody comes on my porch, it automatically rings at if I'm at work.
Oh,
So I
okay.
like that pretty good.
well, these dogs are my alarm.
I'm telling you.
Jeez. The only one
I
that don't.
can't have dogs, and my cat's not a very good alarm system.
Would be if somebody stepped on
So,
his tail.
Yeah.
The only one that don't do any barking is Lucy. She's old. She's just laid back.
Aw.
She'll raise her head and look at him. What the heck are y'all barking at? And puts her
My
head.
Jack Russell, he used to be a guard. He used to be a really good guard dog. He wouldn't let nobody in. He would bite their ankles. He was such a fun dog. And he was
Yeah,
fast. Jack Russells are very, very fast dogs. They like to run.
I know that. I had one many years ago. He was so much fun. He ran.
Fun.
Yeah, he was. He was so sweet. He was so sweet.
Yeah.
I think
The neighbors would
Wheezy.
try to catch him, and they could never catch him. The kids could never catch him. And the dog warden sure did catch him twice and charged me an arm and a leg. But yeah,
Wild Angel.
I think she went into the dark. There, boom.
Oh,
When you,
I had to deal with dogs real quick.
when you laid your phone down, you showed your light up on the roof. And
I
Hippie Grandma
know.
said
It's
it
the
was ceiling.
last one left. It's the
She
last
said it looked
one.
like a ceiling nipple.
That's what my son said. We were. My son said the same thing. We were
That's funny.
FaceTime, and he got on there with us. He said, I ain't gonna tell you what he said, but basically what you just said, Rebel. It was so funny. We cracked up laughing.
Did you see me
We did.
stalking y'all, Rebel? When?
Who's talking?
It's Hippie Grandma.
Hi,
Well,
hippie grandma.
Yeah, we have like all of our
Quick,
rooms
that's-
remodeled, and this is the last one. The kitchen's the last to ceiling to get changed out. So
Mm.
I'm so ready for those to come down. I'm waiting.
Huntress, get up here with us.
I wish I could get my landlord to do some things in my house. It's falling apart. I don't even own it, but
Hey, Pac-Man.
I like
yeah,
owning. It's nice to have something you can do what you want with it. Because I used
yeah,
to hate that. You
yeah.
know, you could talk
Well,
them
we
into so
wanted,
much.
yeah, we wanted to rent to buy, but there's a big old tree growing in my foundation, and I don't have $5,000 to cut it out. And then we just realized we went down there to do laundry, and I don't go way in the back because my basement's like kind of dungy and creepy, and the whole side of the back wall is completely flooded. So I'm like, this rain needs to stop because it's flooding in my basement.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
where are you at?
Yeah, where I'm in Ohio.
Oh God, I've had rain here in
Hey,
Savannah
Pat.
for 4 days.
Yeah, it's been raining here for like nonstop for the
Say
past
hi, everybody.
three days. Hi, Becca.
Becca. Hey, guess what, you guys?
Oh, there
Remember,
she is.
remember that night I was doing the taxes when I was on with you live? I
Becca.
got those in just in time. I'm talking like minutes.
Oh
It was
yeah.
like some kind of crazy thing because I thought I was done and I forgot the last step and the computer had froze and I got it back on just in time and I was like, oh my God, I was
Oh
going so fast.
no.
I was having a nervous wreck. I was like,
Cold
oh my
outside.
word.
Is it windy where
Grandma.
y'all at?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
windy. Really, really
Yeah,
cold.
it's windy.
Hippie Grandma
windy
said,
here.
how y'all like me stalking y'all once you drop that stuff off the trend?
Ooh, you can stalk us
I think
anytime, Grandma. It's cold.
It
Yeah,
yeah,
was
it's windy here. Yeah.
I'm in
Yeah.
a tank top and shorts.
I'm freezing.
Well, thank you, Pat. Oh, shit.
It's cold outside.
Put your damn hand on my head. I just tell you.
Becca, a tornado touched down in Virginia Beach a while ago.
That's why we got so much
Oh
wind.
no.
What is it, like 5 hours, 6 hours
Yeah.
from Virginia Beach? That's why we got really high winds, really high.
I've had them all day long.
It's
What's
bad.
up? What's up, fancy redneck?
What's up, Fancy Redneck? What's up? Whew. Hey, guys.
Yeah, this rain can go. A few days ago, we had frost here, and I was hoping to gosh my tulips wouldn't die, and they didn't. They survived. Woo!
Yeah, the cold weather this winter killed my
Miss Huntress.
Hey,
what do you
hey,
call it?
Huntress.
I can't think of nothing.
Rebel, don't hate me. I was eating dinner.
You're fine. I still ain't ate dinner yet.
I got to make some spaghetti here in a
Hey,
minute. guys.
Huntress.
Hey, we
How
did
are you,
burgers, so I was cooking and feeding all my kiddos.
The news people said something about a blackberry winter, but it's May tomorrow. I don't know
Yeah.
what Blackberry winter is. I don't
No.
know. It's cold.
It's the last bit of cold stretch here in Virginia.
It's cold.
What is it? It's supposed to be April flowers and May showers,
Showers.
or is
Yeah.
it backwards?
April
Isn't it
flowers.
about lions?
No, you got it right.
April
April
showers bring May
flowers.
flowers. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I've got-
we don't need no more showers.
Mm-mm.
No.
I'm gonna have to get some new floaties because the others are inflated.
She gonna be floating around. Floaty,
I kid you
floaty.
not. See, on my street, me and my next door neighbor, we're at the bottom of two hills. When you come in on the street, you top a hill, you come down, and there's our house, my house, and then you go past my house and go up another hill. So when it rains, my whole front yard is a lake.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
I'm not in a hurry for the heat either, but I wish it would warm up a little bit and the wind go away just a hair. Lord, it's windy. Like it might knock me over. I was door
Just
dashing.
a tad bit.
Good Lord, it might knock me over. And I'm a big girl. Gee.
Oh no, I'd much rather the heat than the cold.
Me
Oh, no.
too.
It is too
I shake so bad it hurts my bones. I don't like being cold.
well, I don't like
See, I like the heat.
my thing
Thank you,
is,
Ghost Devil.
I don't like
I like the heat,
the cold because I
It
freeze,
doesn't like me.
and I don't like the heat because I get too hot and I can't get cool off enough. So I
Mhm.
like happy medium. I like the happy medium.
April
So you like fall
flowers
town.
bring May flowers, bring June bugs. What you
Uh-uh.
talking about?
I
Yeah.
can't.
Them bugs are already here.
Ew.
I've been seeing
June
them
bugs.
since December.
That's my other channel
We
there.
don't. We don't have them here yet.
We got them.
Sorry, it was
Good
storming
grief.
like a motherfucker.
Of course, I live on, I live like less than a quarter of a mile from the river. And then on the other side of my backyard is the pond.
Oh gosh.
And there's a big old couple gators in there. I don't know. I hear them, but
You
I
got
don't see them.
You got any skeeters down there?
Me?
Yeah.
Shoot, yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yep. Anytime I'm on a panel with y'all and you see me come out with this,
Look at her.
Oh,
that's my zapper. I'm
Oh
trying to
my
get 'em.
gosh.
hold on a minute, guys. Hey, Beachy, it says that your stuff's not connected. Your camera and your mic, you got to go out and come back in.
We
She's
get June bugs
cracking
here.
up. She's ready to swap everybody.
Oh, the dogs. Whenever I do get a fly or a mosquito with this, the dogs
dog.
take off and go hide because they hear that zap and it scares them. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna touch y'all.
Miss Ann, tell him what you did.
Well, you're a good
Last
fancy
time-
redneck.
Last
What
time
I
my
did?
husband was being mouthy, she brought that fly swatter out. You just saw she showed him both of them. She showed him the small one and then the zapper. She told
Yeah.
me better straighten up.
And then Becca's channel. Go put Becca's channel in. I don't know if he's got it or not.
Y'all remember Romper Room?
Yep.
And I
Yeah.
see Rebel. And I see Wild. And I see Huntress. And I see Jacqueline. How's all them students doing today?
Miss Ann Sharon wants to know how your septic system repair is going.
Oh, it's done. It's over.
Yeah.
Everything's fixed. Everything's taken care of. I'm all back to normal again.
We're up and running.
Yep. Everything's great. Everything's great. Everything's all over and done with. That was I think I
Thank
got
you, Redneck.
everything Wednesday. I believe it was
Yeah.
Wednesday. I'm not sure. I don't know. It was Tuesday or Wednesday. Everything got fixed. Yeah, I was all excited. I said, "Yay! I don't have to load up and go to the neighbor's house to take a shower now."
That is Huntress and Truth Seeker Lifesaver is who is on the bottom of the panel.
Pat Gaines, I see you too. Wait a minute, hold on. And I see you, Pat Gaines. Yeah, I'm serious. Y'all, you young ones. I don't know. Do y'all remember Romper Room?
Yes.
I do.
I know
That's
what
weird.
old folks do.
After you did that, it came back quick.
And
You
what's
know
Not me.
the-
I'm
I
just
feel
lost
old.
over here.
What? What's the other one? Mr. Rogers.
Mr.
It's a
Rogers. I used
wonderful
to do
day
an
in the
imitation of
neighborhood.
him. Yeah.
It's a
I used
wonderful
to do the
day.
whole thing and sit down and change my shoes and try
You're
to
welcome.
make my kids laugh. It was just entertaining.
It's raining here again.
I'm glad it's not here. My poor yard needs
Rogers?
cut.
Yes.
E-Rock, that's Becca's
Him
channel. That.
always taking his clothes off always got me. Yes.
Oh.
And
you're
his
talking about
coat.
Becca.
I love when he changed his coat or his sweater.
Yeah, the sweater and the shoes.
He did have some fancy sweaters, didn't he?
Yeah, they zipped and everything. One buttoned and one zipped.
My hubby just cut us.
And then the little choo-choo train would come in.
I say my hubby
with
just
the
cut
little-
our yard like 3 days ago, but it's probably gonna need it again.
Oh, the other one. I
The sweater and the
love
shoes.
you. You love me.
Barney.
We are a big happy family with a big old hug from me to you. I love
He did.
you.
I'm always a big fan of. I always like to watch. Yep. Puppets.
Oh yeah, the puppets. They were cool.
Are you talking about the Muppet Show?
Barney.
Wait a minute. Huntress didn't know who Ice Cube is.
I used
She's
to
not
love Barney.
It was Barney and Baby Bop.
I liked it when Selena Gomez was a little girl on it. That's when I watched Barney.
Right?
You don't know who Ice Cube is, Huntress?
No. No, I
Well,
definitely don't
wait a
know what the
minute, I
romper
don't
room
either.
is.
Now, I don't
Didn't he
remember
have
who Ice Cube is.
You've seen the movie Friday, ain't
a Baby Bop? Yep.
I haven't.
And then there was the Teletubbies. And
Oh,
I used to
yeah.
have, and I had the Teletubbies for my kids, and they made these really big versions of them. And they just used to love those when they were little because they could roll all around and play with them. And those were crazy, those things. I'm telling you.
Rebel, I'm not a big
Didn't they
movie
have
watcher.
Teletubbies that
I
had a
fall
recall
asleep.
because one of them said the FU?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I remember the recall on the Teletubbies.
Accident or on purpose to get back at somebody in the company. No, I'm just kidding.
Beachy? Did you?
I
try
think
to-
it was on purpose.
I do too.
Hello, Digger Duck.
Oh
They
my
were so
gosh.
funny.
The puppy has the zoomies.
They were hilarious.
Every time they eat homemade dog food, the puppy gets the zoomies.
I like to watch the old reruns of I Love Lucy.
Yeah. Gosh, this lady that used to live here with me, she sat over there watching what was it called with Barney and oh man, not the cartoon Barney. What is it, y'all? With the old drunk in the jail, Otis. What was it called?
Andy Griffith.
Andy Griffin and Beverly Hillbillies. And oh my God, those was some good shows.
My mom loves that show. Yep.
Yeah, Andy Griffin.
Yeah.
Barney and Otis.
I loved Andy Griffith.
My dad loves his old
Even when I
westerns
got
and
older, I loved it.
Bonanza.
Otis, the old drunk. He was so funny.
He was funny.
Yeah, that was back in my drinking days and go in the bar and there'd be a drunk in there and I'd go, "What's up, Otis?"
Yeah.
And then you can't forget Three's Company. Three's Company was amazing with Mr. Roper. Or Barney Five when he played Barney Five, but when he played him, the landlord, there was two different landlords. They were funny.
I like the horse one too from back in the day.
Yeah, Mr. Ed. Mr. Ed.
Oh, yeah.
Three's Company was good, yes.
Rebel, did you see Rocket Queen's comment?
Where she said she'd teach you.
No, she said the old drunk in jail is DW.
Oh yeah, I did see
Now,
that.
who is DW?
Done well.
Yeah.
Oh. How about
Bad luck.
Dad, what was that one I was just gonna say? All in the Family
I'm
You
not.
just,
Wait, is there a lag? Maybe I don't know.
There is a little.
yeah, if you come off the one that's, go back over to StreamYard and it's no lag. Yeah. If you're looking at YouTube with the chat, there's a lag. But if
Hey,
you
E-Rock, sub up to this channel too. This is Tattooed Angels. And do the white trash one.
in Sanford and Son,
Oh, I love Sanford and Son.
oh God, crazy. I miss all the old shows.
Yeah.
Me
I know
too.
some of those just because my mom watched them.
Right. Most of them you can get on Netflix and Amazon still. You know, like, oh my.
Little
Listen,
House.
if it's
Everybody
not on
loves
Disney or
Raymond.
kids Netflix, I don't know what it is anymore.
I hear you.
Everybody loves Raymond. That was a good one.
Oh
I,
my gosh.
I didn't get
That
into that.
was awesome.
How about Dark Shadows? Who remembers that?
Not that one.
Good deal, E-Rock.
Rebel,
I
do
don't
you?
know. Dark Shadow. I remember it, but I never did watch it. You know,
Yeah.
I liked Little House on the Prairie,
Yeah.
Highway to Heaven,
Good.
Bonanza, Gunsmoke, uh, anything with Clint Eastwood in it, anything with him in it.
Yeah.
But my favorite with Clint Eastwood was the one with the orangutan in it.
Oh
Every which
yeah.
way but loose, any which way you
Orange
can.
Waverly.
Yeah.
Yep, that was it. That
Oh
was
my God. That was with Sally Field and
Burt Reynolds. No.
Burt
Yeah.
Reynolds.
Yeah.
And then Burt Reynolds, that movie he did, The Longest Yard, that was filmed at Reedsville State Prison,
Yeah.
about an hour and a half away from me. And or some of it was. How
Yeah.
about oh God, what was the name of that movie? Had Jan Michael Vincent in it.
Airwolf.
No, and a girl, but they filmed it in my hometown in Statesboro, Georgia. What was the name of it, y'all?
The only one I remember him was Airwolf.
Billy. Something Billy. Somebody on here knows. I know somebody knows.
Y'all know that movie that's based off of the
I
cop
beat you.
that helped the inmate escape and they fell in love, the whites?
BT.
Hey,
It was a true crime that happened, and then they made a movie off of it. That movie is filmed in my hometown.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
There
I
was
can't think of what it was.
one. How about
It was the prison guard that helped him escape.
hi everybody.
I watched it, but Becca, she don't like watching that kind of movie now.
Hey,
One
BT.
that was filmed in your state, Miss Ann, Becca loves is Walking Dead.
Oh boy.
yeah. Yeah, I
I
love that.
can't do zombies. I can't do all that weird crap. No.
Walking Dead wasn't zombies.
Well, no, but it's
I
just all
love horror
weird.
movies.
Yeah.
Unrealistic.
Yeah.
Weird, but I
Hopefully.
That was a good show.
Allegedly.
Yeah, if I
went
watch
last
anything,
night.
it has to be like true,
Went-
real life stuff. I don't watch all that
Yeah. I
made
like
up.
the based on a true story stuff because to me it's like more, I don't know.
See you later. How are you?
I'd rather.
Well, that's something
I
like
see
I'm
so
not.
much true story stuff. I've seen
I
so
know,
much
right?
true story stuff that I like the fantasy, crazy stuff. But I've always loved horror movies and thrillers. And I went and saw Evil
Nope, I'm
Dead,
good.
the new Evil
Me
Dead
too.
Rise last night. It was all right. It was not nearly as
Oh,
good as the
okay.
last one a couple years back, but it was
The
good.
last
It's all
one.
right.
I
The
love
last
zombie
one with the
movies
kids
and
all
horror stuff like that.
Me
There
too.
was,
Have you ever seen anybody that looked like a real
Yes.
zombie?
Any
Yeah, you ever been to a
Clint
bar?
Eastwood
Yeah.
movie too.
There you go. There's your zombie.
Yeah, right.
yeah,
I love
including
Clint
myself.
Eastwood also. Rebel.
Cindy wanted to say hi, y'all.
Hey, Trinity.
Trinity,
Hi.
are you being
Have y'all ever
good?
seen me first thing in the morning? That's a zombie too.
I was getting ready to say when I wake up,
Yeah.
first,
Oh, no.
my hair's
I think we all
everywhere,
see
and
that by ourselves. Hi.
Dad, you're bald, so you
Oh, that's a good one.
because we have hair and you don't, but you're lucky.
I know where Garden Holler is. That's where Becca used to live.
That was funny.
That's funny. So the Tylenol thing.
Yeah,
I remember when that happened. I was 91, so I was like 13, 14. I don't know, somewhere around there. And I remember when my mom was like, any Tylenol we had in the house, even though it wasn't around us, she like got rid of it and all that. Yeah, she cleaned out any Tylenol. It took her years before she would even buy Tylenol again, just because,
yep.
you know,
Mom didn't want
we
to.
didn't even
I
live
mean,
near Chicago.
like I said, she bought a bottle that day, and then when that come on the news, she popped it in the trash.
Hey, I gotta say
Mhm.
something. Pat Gaines just put in chat.
Did they make
This country needs John Wayne. You
Yeah,
just
right.
said the honest God's truth, ma'am.
I
Yep.
love John
Yes.
too.
This country needs
Rebel?
some John Wayne.
Yes.
They need Jesus,
Do you
but they need John Wayne.
Yep. Go ahead, Jacqueline.
do you know if that article said didn't they make a movie of that? I want to say it was on Lifetime that they made the
It
movie, or
probably
it was
was.
in some kind of show of where that Tylenol, was killing the, somebody put stuff in Tylenol and
Yeah.
it was
I
killing
think it
them. I
was
just remember seeing
a
it in a
Lifetime.
movie. Yeah.
But like I said, go to that Lamont dude, and he's got the whole story about that Janice family I was telling you about, and he tells you. I mean, he goes into more detail than what I did. I just read it off of the thing there, but I mean, he goes deep into detail. He's pretty good at his stuff. I think he even takes you to the grave of the little girl that was the first victim.
Sorry. That's my street. Their cops just went by, or ambulance or something.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I thought it was coming on.
Got some
I thought it
action where you're at.
was on my road for a minute. I was
Yeah, I
on my
live,
street, but out here by the highway.
no, it was my street this time. Yeah, it was. I'm in the
Good,
front room.
because there's been too much going on around here.
Beachy E-Rock said he said true crime stuff. So I got into this true crime panel stuff sometime last year and been off for a couple months because I remember him being on here. He says, but he remembers you from another channel, the same channel I was on before. But yeah, I don't go over there no more. E-Rock.
Right on. Yeah, right on, Rebel.
I heard it this morning.
Hey, how's it going, man? Good to see you again. Right on. I love Rebel's channel, and I love Tattooed Angel's channel too. I left her a message today saying that I really have loved all her topics and stuff, man. It's a good.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Her topic last night was super good. I loved the gratitude one. I loved that
I
one.
Yep.
missed it. I
It
missed
was
it.
really good.
Go back and
There's
watch.
been a few of them I've missed, but oh well.
Doesn't hurt to go back and replay
Yeah,
game.
I get busy on these scanners. I
Check
have
it
one
out. Here comes my buddy Pac-Man. What's up, Pac-Man?
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man coming in here to aggravate us.
Pac-Man.
Hey,
He's
Pac-Man.
gonna get the bird dancing.
I'm praying for you, Miss Ann.
Oh, thank you. I so appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Trinity told me to show y'all these guys. This is another set of earrings she just made. It's a little sister and big sister earrings.
Oh yeah.
Rebel,
Oh,
can you
Aw.
can you make yourself big so we can see it better?
Yeah. Thank you. I'm just
that is so
I'm
cute.
Yeah,
blind.
up and close and personal. Oh, those are super
Oh, I love
cute.
Those
those.
are so cute.
Aren't they cute?
am I holding them?
Um,
Yeah.
Those are
Uh,
really cute.
cute.
Trinity, do you do necklaces and bracelets?
I don't have no strings for bracelets right now.
she's got to get some
Strings for bracelets.
stringlets for bracelets.
Yeah.
I
Go.
don't wear jewelry. The only thing I wear is my watch. But
Oh, I wear
just,
my jewelry. Did y'all see
And
that
So
so,
one?
are mine too.
hey, Rebel, I'm getting
What's that?
ready to move, and I have all kinds of
listen,
that crafty
there's
stuff.
nobody coming in
I
your
can't
yard.
see it
Chill out.
anymore. I can't do that stuff. So as I go through my stuff, I might pack it up and
Olivia.
I might holler at you sometime. I'll send it to Trinity. If she's gonna use beads and stuff, I'll give her some of my leftover stuff for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
Give me
she'd
some
like that.
time on that, because I'm going through my stuff and I have all kinds of crafty stuff you'd probably like, all kind of beads and stuff. So I'm gonna offer them to you when I get to them. I'll box them all up. All right.
I got a
It
bunch of
might take me a
That's
week
all.
or two, but I'll do it. Okay.
Thanks, Ghost Devil.
It might take.
I got a bunch of costume
Right on.
jewelry
I
here
got all
that
kinds of stuff.
was my mom's, but
Me too. I have. Yeah, my aunts,
I
my
still got to
mom,
set her.
grandmother. Yeah.
I still got to set her up an email where y'all can order from her. I still ain't done that yet.
Mhm.
And I've had 4 days off, and I could have done it, but I
Right
haven't.
on.
you're slacking, Daddy.
Wait a minute here.
Takes like
Get
10
him,
minutes,
Pac-Man.
Dad. I mean, like
Look
10
here.
minutes.
He's
Look
slacking.
who the newest member of the Freebirds is.
Where?
It's at the
Who's that?
very bottom with 3 little hearts. It's my own wife.
Oh,
I
well,
don't
she's
see
a
it.
little late.
All right.
Well, honey, you was a
About time.
Freebird.
Oh, I see.
But thank you, honey.
Aw.
Somebody gifted me. I don't know who to thank, but someone did.
Did you one too, Pac-Man?
Yeah, somebody gifted me one. I don't know who it was.
Yeah, me too. Tashi gave a bunch out just a little while ago.
Well, thank you,
I
Todd.
Yeah,
didn't get
Thanks,
one.
Tashi.
I
it
really
made me a member. I said thank you.
Go ahead, Beach. I didn't mean to interrupt you, honey.
Ghost Devil
Oh, I was
said,
just
"Great
saying.
work, Trinity."
She said, "Go, Devil,
Right
said, great
on.
work."
Tasha said, "Gorgeous, Trinity." And Pat Gaines said, "Adorable."
Mm-hmm.
JoJo
said,
said the earrings are so cute. Your
They
daddy's
were
slack.
cute.
He ain't reading you this chat, Trinity.
Yeah, Dad, you're blind.
she's standing right here. She can read it. That's what we sent you to school for.
Get him. Get him, Trinity.
JoJo said she was on her back porch and saw a raccoon.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness, I would have ran.
Well, I seen a wild turkey yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I saw a fox yesterday.
Well, we got some that are up by the bus stop, but this is the first time I've seen them come down as far as where I'm at. But
My last run-in with an animal was a donkey.
I ain't seen my possum.
Just you can't see far away and you need glasses.
I got glasses
Then why don't you use them?
because I just don't.
I ain't seen my possum in about 3 weeks.
Well, look at Dad.
There you go.
So he's not blind
I can
anymore.
see up there, but that's too blurry on me right now.
Excuse Dad.
Yeah, I know.
Trinity's gonna put you on restriction
Now,
or time out.
yeah.
She's gonna
Trinity,
ground
what
you,
you
Freebird.
do? What you do, honey, is when you get allowance, make Dad give you an extra $1 for not reading out the chat. The people saying nice things to you.
Look at that smile.
Isn't that beautiful? Am I right, Trinity? Isn't that a good idea? So just don't forget.
Miss Ann?
Actually, if someone gives me money, I'm gonna let Dad give me 100 extra bucks.
There.
There you go.
Miss Ann, I think you created a monster. Yeah.
Dad, you were born with this monster.
You
She's so sweet.
She
She's
is.
so smart. Pac-Man, what were you going to ask me?
Oh, it's okay. I was just commenting. I don't know where to fit in. This is like my second live ever, so I'm a little nervous, but I'm trying it
Now,
out.
don't be nervous.
You're doing good.
Us girls promise we won't bite you.
Yeah.
Right.
We're
He's
not
like,
gonna
man, I'd
bite
really be bit up if they did.
Just little me, that's a little devil.
Man,
Bobby Joe, what's up, buddy?
phone.
Yeah, Pac-Man, you a rebel or definitely outnumbered. Let's see, 5, 6 of us on here.
Oh, poor guys.
Yeah,
They're
but
stuck with us, I guess.
yeah, Trinity, we can't do it. She will, because she's right there.
Yeah.
Right
Hey,
on.
Trinity, I'll
So
tell you a
is
secret. When Daddy won't wake up, he's asleep or he's taking a nap, and he promised to do something with y'all or take you somewhere or give you some money. While he's sleeping, go get the shaving cream and put it on his head, and then take a feather and tickle his nose.
Thank you, Smiles. That's my only
Then you better
daughter, too.
run. Then you better run.
Yeah, you better run, Trinity.
I always used to do stuff to my dad when he was asleep.
What's up, Josh?
I used to record my stepdad because he snores so loud. I used to record him with a cassette tape, and then I play it back while he's still sleeping, and I turn it up, and he'd get louder and louder and try to outsnore the the cassette tape. It was funny. It was really funny.
her real
The more
name
noise
is.
he heard, the louder he'd snore.
Yeah.
When
Her.
my sisters came along, well, see, I'm number 2. The 4th one and the 5th one, when they came along, the brother behind me used to take dirty socks and go put them on their nose. He was mean.
Man, that's bad.
He was mean. God rest his soul. He's in heaven.
Aw.
And so is the baby sister. But he was something else. He was a sport now.
When
I
I grow up,
remember
I
one time me and him were going to get a spanking when Mama got. Me and him were going to get a spanking when Mama come home, and he said, "Here, get these pie plates. Those old tin throwaway pie plates. We put them down our butt."
Oh my
Mama
God.
tricked us. When she come in, take everything off and drop your drawers and bend over and grab your ankles. There went the pie plates. We got caught. We got
funny. I put a book. I was supposed to get a spanking for something, and I put a book in my pants one time too. That's funny as hell.
My
Isn't
mom.
that funny? I'm like,
My
I'm being
mom's
outsmart
brother did
him.
that once. He
We
put
didn't
5
do a
books in
book.
his pants because he had to pick his own willow stick. My mom was telling me, and he put 5 books in his butt, and he got caught with them, and he had to pick his own willow stick, or whatever those things were back in the day.
Yeah, I remember that. Go pick your own switch. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
My mother.
Let me tell you, my
I
grandmother
got
used
2
to
of
do
them
that.
laying on the dashboard of my truck right now. Oak branches. Because
Yeah.
I used to babysit. These girls, well, now they're 9 and 11. But we had to go somewhere one day, and they were in the back seat. and I had to take my neighbor to the doctor. And I told the girls they better behave. And we got there to the doctor's office. We had to sit there like out in the parking lot in the heat for 2 hours.
Oh boy.
We started getting antsy and started arguing with each other and fighting and doing the hand slapping each other. So I got out and went and took a branch. I said, "Now, you think I'm playing?" Which I've never hit them.
Right.
It was good
Just-
about scaring them.
Yeah.
Somebody asked me the other day, "Why you got 2 branches up on your dashboard?" I said, "Because if you gave me any lip, you gonna get this branch." Honey.
Hey, my grandma, when she would whoop you, she would tell you go pick your own switch. Well, I thought I was a smart ass one day and went out there and picked the littlest one that I could find, thin wire. I brought it back to her and she said, "Now go back out there and get me a good size one." I brought her back a good size when she wrapped both of them together.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Whoop that ass.
Oh.
My Mimo used to do that to us. We'd pick a little one and she'd go out and get another one. And then when we
Yep.
got it worse.
Yep.
Professional basketball player, and whenever I do that, I'm gonna spank that in the head with the ball.
Yeah, she wants to be a professional basketball player.
Cool.
Because I got
Cool.
long legs.
You do have some long legs. You go all the way up and make an ass out of herself.
Oh, Daddy.
She does have
I'm
long legs.
shorty, and I'm a short person, and I was a VIP on my basketball team in high school.
Oh,
Cool.
Hello,
I
Ricky
ran
Beavers.
track. I ran track and I played basketball and softball.
Me
I
too.
didn't run,
I was pretty sporty.
Not
I
me.
didn't,
I was
I didn't run track
softball
until I got out of high school.
I liked volleyball, but I always broke a finger somehow.
yeah,
We didn't
yeah.
have volleyball back in our day.
Yeah.
We had flag
I've had
football.
twins
It was
broken fingers.
juniors, girls against the senior girls. I didn't never participate in that either.
I played for my hometown. Me and my brother, we joined the our hometown softball team, and we were
Oh,
called the
yeah.
Walleyes, and it was pretty fun. But man, them softballs hurt just in those gloves. Just as man,
Oh,
it's
You
yeah.
ain't
painful.
lying.
Hello, Ricky Beavers.
I never
Yes,
liked playing baseball because when you hit the bat with the ball, I just always felt that vibration, and I couldn't do it.
make your hands hurt.
we were like
Hmm.
playing basketball one time at school, and someone like we were like dribbling it on the floor, and one of the balls went backwards on my finger, and I had to like get something to go on my finger.
Pac-Man.
Ouchie.
It hurt.
I was a tomboy, and I used to
Wait a
play
minute.
baseball in the neighborhood with all the boys. And I was over there at second base. I said, "Throw it." And I threw my glove down, and I went like that. And my hands just stayed like that, and the ball hit me in the nose. I
Oh,
blamed it on my mom making me wear a dress that day to church on Easter Sunday.
Ghost Devil wants to know where the bird is.
Oh,
The
where
bird.
Huckleberry is?
Yeah.
He's in the house. I'm outside.
Okay.
Outside door right here. I'm outside actually. I'm not inside.
Gotcha.
What kind of bird?
That's a
A cute
golfing
bird.
cockatoo.
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
It's a golfing cockatoo.
Oh, does it talk?
Oh yeah, he talks.
Oh,
That's
and he's beautiful.
Yes.
good.
man.
But
Can
he
you go,
hasn't yet, but he does.
can you take us to him? I want to see him and
Yeah, I
hear
can do
him
that.
talk.
Pac-Man said, I guess
I
I'll
saw
get
your
up going.
video.
Oh,
I
thank
saw
you,
your video on
man.
Facebook.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
I want to see him dance too, Mr. Huckleberry.
He's a beauty.
Tashi said Huckleberry, free bird mascot.
Just look how
Yeah,
he's
it's
just
one
so
thing I don't
pretty.
have birds.
Dad.
Rebel, we need a new bird emoji. We could use
Okay.
Huckleberry.
Yes.
Yeah,
There you
green
go.
room. I'll see. How do I turn my camera around?
You have to
Uh,
just do your phone,
Oh,
Pac-Man.
wait
It
a minute.
doesn't turn around.
Your camera's
Oh,
off. Hold on.
Oh,
There.
there's Huckleberry.
Hey,
Look
Huckleberry.
at him. He's so pretty.
Oh,
That's right there.
What's he saying?
Aw.
Hello, Huckleberry.
Mhm.
Miss
Hello,
Ann,
beautiful bird.
Pac-Man said last night that he cusses. The bird does.
Yes, I want to hear him cuss.
Okay.
Huckleberry.
Does he really, Pac-Man?
Yes, he really does.
Come on, Huckleberry. Give us your favorite word.
Another CAT, y'all. Well, it was the same one.
When,
We got lots of those where
his,
I'm at.
Well, I only got two, but they're not mine. They're
he
neighborhood.
loves music, so he likes to dance around. So on the bonfire, I'm gonna show him live.
I wanna hear him say something.
Come on, Huckleberry. What are you doing?
What kind of cockatoo did you say he was, Pac-Man?
Golfing.
A dolphin.
G-O-L-F-N, cockatoo.
Got you.
He's about 35, 30 years old.
Wow. Yeah,
Wow.
they can live to be 75 years old.
Holy smoke.
Yeah. Just like a parrot. They can live to be
Hello,
70.
Huckleberry.
I mean, I have a bearded dragon and they're supposed to live 17, but wow.
Yeah,
I
I
hear
have
him say something.
I have crested geckos and a leopard gecko and all that. That's right. I remember talking to you before, Jacqueline.
Yes.
Is he dancing?
Oh, look
Yeah.
at he's head bobbing.
He hasn't said it much yet, but he
What?
but yeah, you.
That was me.
Hi.
Screw you!
Pretty boy.
Talk to him. Talk to him. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Huckleberry. You handsome little feller. Yeah.
He's being shy.
Oh, he's bobbing.
Oh, come
He's
on,
bobbing.
Huckleberry.
Hi. Hi.
He's gonna be a player.
He is a player, Trinity.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. All right,
He
you two.
is.
Oh, hey, Bubba. I just wanted to come up and say hey to everybody and tell you my little Tylenol story. My mom threw every single Tylenol away.
Oh, that's crazy.
But yeah, I'm gonna jump down, let some other people come up, and thank you for allowing me up. And yeah, I gotta
Beachy,
go
you're
have
more
some
than welcome
dessert.
up here.
Wow.
Bitchy.
I'll be watching.
Love you, Beachy.
Love you guys
Love
too.
you.
Have a good night, y'all.
Hi, B team.
She said I thought it was Huckleberry talking, but it was Beachy talking.
Yeah.
It was me, yeah. I thought maybe he might hear me and, respond.
Well, you must have had birds before, so
Yep,
you know
I've
their
had
language.
birds. Yep, I have.
But Beachy, you're more than
See you
welcome
later.
up here anytime, mate.
Thanks,
You're more
Rebel.
than
I
welcome here
appreciate it.
anytime. No problem, girl.
Right on. Catch up
Love
with you later.
Bitchy.
Later.
Oh, you too, man. Take care.
Bye.
You too,
Bye, y'all.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna jump down too because guess who's being slack and not listening to the Rex?
You
and the
better
scanners?
start listening.
Makes me want to turn my scanner on too, because I have the same one and it does really work. I mean, until they get smart and change channels. I do have that up here. They like to change channels. It's like as soon as they get like a good case going on, you hear them switch, and it's like, dang.
Here's my base.
Okay.
And
I mean, I
then
have it on my phone, but the phone one, they do switch a lot too.
here's my handheld.
Okay.
I have
I
to
will
leave it
not
plugged
forget what
in
you
because
said
the
about
battery's
that.
about gone on it. I
Miss
gotta buy some
Ann,
batteries.
Trendy was talking to you.
I'm sorry, what?
I said I will not forget what you said about Dad. To put that shaving cream all over his head.
Oh no.
And then the money.
Miss Ann,
The money.
if I wake up with shaving cream on my head in the morning,
Uh-oh.
she's gone to school. I'm going to drive to school,
And go and embarrass her.
and I'm going to embarrass her.
Yep.
No, you're
With
not.
the
No,
shaving
he's
cream
not.
on your head.
I'm
Yep.
a beautiful young lady. Why would you interrupt me like that?
He's not,
Rebel,
honey.
my husband tried to embarrass my kids one time at the birthday party. They had a ton of friends stay the night. He cut some of his jeans off to like short shorts and come walking through the house. My girls about died. I'm sorry, Brooklyn's being wild tonight, but
You're fine.
He embarrassed the crap out of him.
It's funny.
And then I've got my, the one on my phone that I told y'all about a while ago, and then I got one on my computer, and I'm like, shh. But
Too
I got
many.
4 scanners, cover 6 counties, and it's not easy.
No.
So,
All right.
but
She
yeah,
wants
I
to say
really
something.
need to see.
Trendy
That's the
wants to.
airport talking there.
Trendy wants to say something before she gets off. She said, "Love y'all."
Aw.
Love you, Trinity.
Trinity.
We all love you. She's a good kid.
Yes,
I
she
like
is.
her. Yeah. Looks just like her mama. Good Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Spitting image.
You're
No,
gonna have to watch them, boys.
no, she's not my daughter, E-Rock. He thinks you're my daughter, Huntress.
Rebel, I think he just called you real old.
I know, right?
Hey, you're not far from my parents' age, I don't think, though. How old are you?
I'll be 55 in November.
Well, hell, you're older. You're my dad's
Well, you
age.
sure don't look it.
My mom will be
I
53
feel it.
this year.
She'll be
My
how old?
parents are young, though.
So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bounce off so I can go listen to all these yappers and see what's going on.
Yeah, I think I'm
Yeah,
gonna
me
jump
too.
off too. I'm gonna go bug the hubby.
I
He's
need to
trying to
run
play
over
his
to
game.
my accidents group and see what's going on over there.
Yeah, I
Which
might get
know
off here in a little bit and make Trendy's email.
I
Yes.
just turned over Friday, I think it was, or Thursday, 25,000 people
Wow.
on my accident group. I'm excited about that. My 4th year anniversary is June the 6th or the 9th of starting the group. So I hit 25,000, hit another, hit 25,000 before my anniversary. So now I'm shooting for 26,000 by Christmas.
No, you didn't hear nothing wrong, E-Rock. My daughter was standing behind me. Huntress is just a friend on here, and my daughter was standing behind me. That's all right.
So I love everybody.
All right.
Love you.
Bye, Miss Ann.
See you.
Pac-Man, nice to meet you finally.
You. Yes.
Y'all hit
Bye,
thumbs
Miss
up.
Ann.
Bye, honey. Bye, everybody in chat. I love y'all too. Keep the prayers up, and
I'm praying for you.
don't worry.
Always,
So,
Miss Ann.
what'd you say, Pac-Man?
I'll always be praying for you.
Thank you. Tuesday, I go to surgery to get the Seaport in, so
All right.
we're pray for that.
I
Pray
will.
that everything does good.
All right.
So, all right, I shall see y'all around. Take care, be good, and
Be
keep
good, Miss Ann.
smiling.
Goodbye.
Bye, Rebel. Thank you for letting me up.
No
Bye.
problem, Miss.
Bye, y'all.
I'm still nervous. It's only my second time.
Quit being nervous.
I know. It's
So
harder
you and
easy said than
Pac-Man,
done.
it's both your second times
Yes.
then. Yeah.
I know.
I don't
But
think I
that-
was ever real nervous when I came up the first
I
time I ever went on a piano.
Really?
Sorry. Go ahead.
started.
Go ahead.
Virgins. We were virgins on Rebecca's panel last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at it like this. How can y'all be paranoid when I'm the one that got up here in a dress?
I know.
I missed that. I missed that. Somehow I missed
Look,
that
don't be
one.
nervous. I haven't even brushed my hair today. Lord help.
Me
Oh.
neither.
And I'm
Yeah,
still up
I
here.
know.
I haven't brushed mine either.
uh,
I'm talking about this.
I worked all day, so then I came home and cooked dinner.
Mine's not very long though.
Brush it every day, Pac-Man.
Yeah. It'll start growing.
I brush mine every day.
Yeah.
Plus, when you ride a motorcycle, it feels good in the wind.
Oh, yeah. I bet.
Oh, Lord.
It's nice. But in the summertime, it can get kind of hot too.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want bugs, getting stuck in it either, though. I hope you don't have that problem.
That's how you tell happy. That's how you tell a happy biker.
Yeah.
He's got bugs in his teeth or in his goatee.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law rides bikes, and he's got a long beard. I tried to talk him into letting me braid it for him one time. He wouldn't do it.
Even though this one ain't long, I've let Becca braid this one. Well, like 2 braids, one here and one here.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
E-Rock said he don't sweat it, Jacqueline. He still ain't been on panel.
It's not that bad. If you're used to like talking to family or doing like video chats, like I always did that with my kids and family because everybody's kind of everywhere. And so to me, it was harder to call in
Love you,
on a
Rock.
phone call. I was more nervous about that than because it's harder to hear it when you call in.
Mhm.
It's like a really weird sound. So
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know. It just sounds distant somehow. So I always got
Well,
way
if you're
nervous
just
about
on your
that.
phone, you only see the people on panel, so it's not bad. If you're watching
Right.
like on your computer though, to keep up with comments, then you see everybody that's watching you. But
Yes,
Yeah, that's
I do, Beachy. She said I feel phantom hair.
I only have a little bit on my sides, but most of the time in the summer I shave it all off.
That's what I just done because I know I got to go to work tomorrow and I ain't gonna be hot in that place, so I just went ahead and shaved it
Yeah, because you're around ovens all day, so I can
all
imagine.
day.
All day. I'd be too hot.
yeah, for
I
sure.
hate getting hot.
I'd rather be able to put some clothes on because you can only take so much off.
Mm-hmm.
Well, see, they allow us to wear shorts, so I wear shorts.
No, that's nice.
and my hair just stays up when it's hot because it's almost to my butt. So
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
when it's hot
Exactly.
outside, it just stays up most of the time.
Now,
Yeah, mine's pretty wavy.
back when I was younger, the picture that Jacqueline has, mine was probably about a foot longer than what she's got right there.
Wow.
Oh wow,
But that was when I was younger. I had the mullet.
Rebel. I was about to ask if you rock the mullet.
I
It's
rocked the
pretty
shit out of
long
it.
now.
I
I want to
expect-
cut it, but I want to be able to donate it to like the kids. And I know, I think Locks of Love charges nowadays, so now they have one called Wigs for Kids. So I kind of really
Wigs
want to
for
do that.
kids.
Yeah.
I did that. Me and my daughter one time did. We cut a lot off and we did that. That was
Yeah.
really cool.
Definitely. Yeah, because it's gonna get hot summertime when I have frizzy, natural, wavy hair. So I'm like, if I want to cut it,
I
I
think
want to
you
cut
can
it for a
donate
reason.
to. I think you can donate to Pantene too. There's a bunch of different places if you look it up.
They
on
really
there.
are. They've really made that.
They have come back in style. Kism. They have come back in style, and I even asked my wife if I could do it. But the only problem would be I'd only have it right here and back. The rest of this is bald.
So you'd have the rat tail.
I'd have the longest rat tail. Yep.
I told y'all I was growing Logan a mullet.
Yeah.
You've seen his hair, haven't you, Rebel? He's got real curly hair in the back. I'm gonna grow him a mullet because I can't cut his hair.
And mine was curly. Tyler's got a mullet, but it's not really a mullet. I mean, he shaves it right through here, and he does a ponytail up here.
That's cool.
Tyler rocks the man bun.
Well, yeah. But it's long enough to do a ponytail, but he does the shit like women pull it back, put in a ponytail, flip it under, and then put another rubber band over it. It's like a little horseshoe on top of his head.
Hey,
My
Rebel,
nephew, he used to love mohawks.
Remember Lou Albano that used to have the rubber bands in his beard?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched a lot of wrestling growing
All
up.
right.
A lot
Read
of
what? Can you read what Becca says, Jacqueline?
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me ask him because I do believe she's awake. So let me ask. Hold on. I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, I love wrestling. I've been a wrestling fan ever since I can remember.
Yeah, I used to go to the. We used to be the Armory here in I live in Oregon, Pendleton, Oregon, actually, and the Army used to have them all the time. They used to have Portland wrestling, like some of the older ones. You
Yeah,
know.
that's how I got into wrestling.
Oh, that's cool.
That's how I become a wrestler.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I was a wrestler like Miss Ann was.
Oh, that's really. Yeah, Armory here used to put them on, but they don't do them so much here. You got to go down to Portland,
Yeah,
Oregon.
well,
That's
they don't
where.
do them around here no more. They do them more down in Tennessee and up in Virginia.
Yeah, they got to have bigger crowds and more people. So that's generally they.
Right. Well, guys, I am gonna believe I'm gonna jump off here. That way I can get
All right.
Trendy stuff ready, get her ready for bed, help Becky get her stuff done.
Well, it's good seeing everyone.
Well,
It
thank you.
was. Thanks
Let's
for
go,
having
guys.
me.
Huckleberry will talk, and you guys can hear him cuss.
Yes.
All right,
All
now
right.
I have been just doing every other day, but I'm going to start doing different shows every other night or
Okay.
every night, every
Oh,
night, every night.
Okay.
Good. Back
But
to
now, if it's
normal.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, they'll probably be after 9:30. The others will probably be just whenever.
So it'll be
Okay.
back to where it used to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Kism. But guys, I thank y'all for coming by.
Thank you.
Thanks, Rebel.
I hope it
See
was a
y'all
little
later.
bit. Be good, Wild Angel.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
See y'all.
nice meeting.
See
See you
ya.
later.
Bye.
Guys, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the new members. Thank you, Tashi, for donating the memberships. Thank you so much. You didn't have to, but I appreciate it. It's good to see you again, A-Rock. Kism's good to see you. Redneck, it was good to see you. Y'all please come back. Check out my stories. Also, Fridays I do White Trash Family Bonfires, which is music. I play music every night. But y'all check them out. Check out Tattooed Angel, White Trash Family, and listen here. And if you haven't subbed up to this one, please sub up. Thank each and every one of you stopping by. I hope it was a little bit of true crime and history if you didn't know it. I hope it helps you a little bit. If you do know it, I hope it reminds you just to be careful about things that you buy. And well, thank you, Tashi. But what you buy in stores and to be careful, because that Tylenol incident cost a lot of lives. I know. I'm going to start getting back into the shorts. I just do it at random, I guess. Becca does them every day. So y'all check out Becca's. She does it. Thank you, Regina. And welcome to the new Freebirds. Glad y'all joined. I will be going live, and I might just do true crime each night. I don't know. Or true crime and history each night. And then if I come across something that I want to cover, I'll cover that. But there's White Trash Family. If you haven't subbed up, please go sub up to that one. Sub up to Becca's Ghost Devil if you don't care to drop that one. And if you haven't subbed up to this one, please sub up to that one. There's Tattooed Angels. So sub up to this one, Tattooed Angel and White Trash Family. It's just a free bird family. It's just a free bird family. We try and have a good time. We have good people. And there's no drama here. If there's any drama, we ask you to not bring it here. And if it continues, we ask you to not bring it here. And if it continues, then you got to bounce. Me too, Huntress. I am too. Ghost Devil, I did send you a message in Discord. So I hope y'all had fun. I had fun. I had fun with the panel. Thank y'all for coming up. Y'all were very respectful. I love each and every one of you. And remember, if you don't, let me find something right quick. Just remember, have a good day. I love each and every one of you. Y'all stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow night. Peace.